we ought to do great oversight of it and their policies, not be a member of the board of governors, not to make that policy, but to do the proper oversight that Congress should have always done. Is that what we're saying here?
Very much so, Mr. Chairman. It's to require that the Fed specify its own strategy in a way that you can hold them to, and in hearings, in written statements, and again, give them the flexibility they would need to implement that.
Do you agree with that confirmation?
Absolutely. I mean, it should be a law which says, choose your strategy, very much like the House bill, choose your strategy, compare it to the Taylor rule or some other rule, and we monitor you.
I very much agree, and I think part of the transparency issue is understanding whether the decisions the Federal Reserve Board makes at the time it makes the decisions, do they actually perform the way the board thinks they perform, or have some accountability, some measure of whether their judgments at the time are really working or not. If you find out over time they're not working, then you have to change something about the system to improve that, and I think that's Congress's job.
So when we're talking about audit, we're really talking about responsible oversight.
That's very much what we're talking about, not an audit,
Yeah.
but oversight.
Thank you.